power and a fat bank account will change almost anyone. And I said, James, he's straight. Your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity. So freaking gross.
Hello, it's me. Welcome to another Paint and Sip video, or hello for the first time if this is your first one. Our thing here is we just chat YouTube drama in a fun, lighthearted way, get caught up in some of the important details, summarize stuff, discuss stuff, maybe get a little off topic here and there, but not much. But it's just a chill place, so I hope you'll stay and enjoy, and perhaps even like this video and subscribe if you wanna. And if you'd like to draw along with me, I would really love to invite you to while I draw this caricature illustration of Tati Westbrook for this video, while we talk about what's going on with Tati Beauty. So, earlier this week, people online started noticing and sharing to Twitter that Tati's website was actually shut down, because when you go to tatibeauty.com, there's a message on the homepage saying Tati Beauty is now closed. Thank you for all your support and amazing memories. So obviously now we know that Tati uploaded a video on her YouTube channel explaining why her business is now shut down, but before this video was posted, before people knew that Tati was going to post a video, people had speculations. They thought that she was just kind of taking a break. Maybe she was kind of preparing for a really big launch that might be coming up on her website. People didn't know if this was kind of like a goodbye for now or a goodbye forever kind of message. But I kind of knew that it was like a goodbye forever, specifically because of the wording on her website that said, "Thank you for all your support and all the amazing memories," as if like the memories are done, they're in the past, no more new memories kind of thing. So that's what I thought. A lot of people thought that as well, but now we know it's permanently shut down because Tati told us. Now, what led up to all of this? It's a lot. Tati kind of credited this like end of an era, this shutdown of her like beauty business, to partially because of the pandemic and partially because of a lawsuit that she is in, and I'm sure there's like a ton of other stuff that goes into it, and I kind of want to figure it out. I just want to kind of put all the pieces together, kind of get a big picture, and for that we gotta just look at the past, go through the history of Tati on YouTube, how Shane relates, how Jeffree relates, all of that drama. Let's just go ahead and summarize it. So before the Bi Sister scandal that happened in 2019, I believe, Tati was never really in drama. She was just kind of like the unproblematic beauty guru. That's the impression that I got from like other people talking about her and actual fans of her. I'm gonna be honest, I never really knew who Tati was before the Bi Sister drama. I was never like a beauty guru follower on YouTube. I was always just kind of into like the Jenna Marbles and the Shane Dawsons and PewDiePie, and you know, I watched comedy skits, I watched gaming videos. I was never really into beauty YouTube. I still am not really into beauty YouTube, except for when it involves drama. I'm like, I want to know what's going on, you know? It's probably really shady of me to say, but I'm gonna be honest, I really only care about beauty YouTube when it does involve drama, but that's just me. I do love doing my own makeup, and I do love buying makeup palettes and collecting makeup palettes. I have Morphe palettes, I have Morphe brushes, I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, I have the James Charles palette. I bought that before he got canceled and before I knew what all the shady stuff, not even shady, illegal stuff he's been up to. I have the Conspiracy palette. I bought that the day it was released. Oh my god, most of my palettes are like canceled, honestly, but I don't know, I like doing makeup. I don't like watching other people do makeup though. Like I said, we get a little off topic. Okay, back to the history of Tati Westbrook on YouTube. So the first ever drama that Tati was in was the Bi Sister scandal, where she posted a YouTube video canceling James Charles. And at first, that video was super well received. James got effectively canceled. But then James came back with a video that kind of turned the whole thing around, changed everybody's minds, and then people were like, F Tati. So then the internet's opinion was James Charles good, Tati bad. And then the whole kind of Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star conspiracy palette documentary was coming out, and people wanted to know the behind the scenes of all that drama. Shane didn't really show a lot of it, showed kind of a little bit of it. Nothing really new came out of it, no new tea. But then eventually Tati came back to the internet because after Bye Sister, she never really posted again. She kind of just like took a break. But after the documentary, Tati came back to the internet to cancel Shane and Jeffree. This is so much. This is just a really, really quick summary, you guys. I'm not going into all the details. It'd be way too long. And Tati was like, Shane and Jeffree pressured me into canceling James, and I'm friends with James again, and I wanted him to be in this video, but we decided not to, and that was a whole thing. And then when this video came out, Shane did a meltdown. He showed his meltdown on Instagram Live. He was Instagramming live his reaction to Tati's video, canceling him. And this is where people really started saying Shane is a bad person, because during this live stream, he was rolling his eyes at Tati. Tati mentioned her SA in this video. Shane rolled his eyes at that. He was saying that Tati is like an effing liar. She's like fake crying, and he was freaking out over this video and freaking out at Tati. And then quickly after, Shane also got effectively canceled. Partially because of that, but mostly because people started bringing up his past videos and remembering all the racist things that he did and all the creepy stuff with kids that he did on YouTube. And then Shane canceled. And again, Tati was on another break. She left, never came back after that video for a very long time, but then until she did come back. And this was just kind of like a new chapter, comeback, no drama. She kind of mentioned quickly that she was in like a couple lawsuits. One involved her business partner. I don't remember all the details of this lawsuit, but there are a lot of really detailed videos on YouTube about the lawsuits. So go check those out if you don't already know. But just as like a really quick summary, there was some issues between Tati and her business partner regarding Tati Beauty, regarding some other companies that they were involved in. I think there was some issues with like financial stuff or taxes or something like that. How specific work was distributed between the two of them, pace, just business stuff, you know, stuff that isn't really too interesting to like us drama lovers, but just like business stuff that there was a lawsuit about. But during that video, Tati was like, guys, I'm back. I'm gonna again post regularly, just my regular old beauty content, and people were like, yes, we love it. And she did. She has been posting on YouTube regularly, consistently, at least once a week. I think it's twice a week maybe she posts. I like I said, honestly, I don't watch her content, her beauty content. I don't watch anybody's beauty content. That's just not the thing I like to watch on YouTube, which is fine. And all was well and good. Tati was posting on YouTube regularly. Shane and James are canceled. Jeffree is canceled. Well, they all kind of came back to YouTube and they're all doing their own thing again, but people don't like them. And then that leads us up to present time where, like I said, people noticed TatiBeauty.com is closed. And although in Tati's video that she posted explaining the situation, she said that she closed it, you know, because the pandemic hit and it really affected the business, which it affected like most businesses. And then of course there was a lawsuit going on, which probably didn't help things. And this part is speculation, but I'm just feeling like maybe she just wasn't into it anymore. Maybe she just wasn't passionate about it anymore. Like, she loves makeup. She loves doing makeup. Obviously, you can tell by the content that she posts. But maybe just like the business side of it, she just wasn't passionate about it anymore, perhaps. And I completely get that because I actually have my own business. It's nothing like a real business. It's just a little tiny, like, I'm the only person who runs it business. It's just an Etsy store. I have an Etsy store. And, you know, sometimes I'll make a new type of pet portrait and I'll post it on there and it'll be like this new product. I'm super excited about it. People start ordering it. People are loving it and I'm loving making it. And then all of a sudden, I'm just starting to kind of get burnt out. And I'm like, I don't really like it anymore. I don't really like making these anymore. Every time somebody orders one of these, I kind of sigh a little bit because I'm like, well, why couldn't you have ordered something else from my shop? And that sounds really ungrateful because everybody who buys anything from my shop is supporting me as an artist, which is amazing, but there's just this one product where it was not making me excited to make it anymore. So I made this decision just to discontinue it from my shop, take it off, and I no longer sell this. What it was, by the way, is it was just it was a paint by number kit, but I actually made the entire thing by hand. Like, I actually drew all the lines and all the little numbers on the canvas with my hand and a Sharpie, and I mixed all the paints by hand. And at first, like, I loved doing it. It was really, really fun, but over time, like, it was the same thing over and over again, and I was getting really burnt out, and it just took way, way longer to actually make them than I actually thought, and priced them very expensive because they took so many hours to make. So I just decided the time it took was not worth how much I was charging for it, and I just was running out of time and I was just getting burnt out. So my paint by number kits, they're done. But I do paintings and I have prints, and if anybody wants some Christmas gifts, my Etsy store is in my description. Hashtag shameless self promo, but this is my video, so I can do whatever I want. This video is sponsored by myself. It's sponsored by my Etsy store. So yeah, that's what I think. I think maybe she was just kind of like not into it anymore and just wanted to get rid of it, and I have a feeling that maybe when she like officially had the website closed down, I feel like maybe that was kind of like a weight off of her shoulders, like this whole responsibility that she doesn't have to like stress over anymore, because that's how I felt when I stopped doing my paint by number kits. LOL, me trying to compare my Etsy store to this literal huge business. Not me, LOL. Okay, but yeah, and besides that, I also just kind of another speculation here, I just kind of feel like maybe Tati has still kind of been struggling since she returned, because on her first video back, she explained how she was having a really hard time during her break. Her and her husband almost got a divorce, or they almost separated, or they did separate. There was like bad mental health going on, and she struggled. And I think even though she came back to YouTube and she's doing what she enjoys now, posting videos, maybe she was still just struggling a little bit and just needed to just drop that part of her life to kind of feel lifted a little bit more. And I do definitely think that she loves YouTube and loves posting YouTube videos, because she said in this most recent video that she'll still be posting consistently her regular fun beauty videos. So that's what she likes doing, and that's what she just wants to focus on, which I think is great. And people's reactions going forward, so people are kind of sad because they think that Tati's palette was like the best one they ever had. They really wanted to buy another new palette. They wanted to see if there was going to be like a volume 2. I saw some people said that they've been saving up for volume 2 and putting the money aside waiting for the new product to drop, but it never will, so they're very sad about that. But I think in general, the general consensus is that people are happy for her. People want to see her happy. People want to see her move on. And Tati said that this is just a thing that, you know, she's not going to do anymore, but hopefully it'll make room for something in the future that she can focus on. And I think that's a really good way of looking at it. So like I said, I'm an Etsy artist. I will paint your dog or your cat or your horse or gerbil or snake. I do all animals and pets. Etsy store is in my description, and I also have a Patreon. So if you want me to send you stickers in the mail every month, if you want me to send you thank you cards, I do my shout outs at the end of each video. Patreon is also linked below. So shout out to my top tier Patreon members: Jasmine, Maury, Lily, Fabian, Teal, and Evie. Thank you so much. Your support really helps me out as a small artist, and I cannot be more grateful. And with that, I hate outros, so okay, bye.